Well, looks like we should be pretty much set for this all and all. So, guess without further ado, or without further too much to do, we should be able to get this going. How's it go? Yes. Let's see. Where we go. Welcome, fellow senseis and geodes, to this Blue Archive stream where I'm gonna try to go as quick as I can for within this hour for the catch up. Well, not quite exact catch up. Well, it could be a catch up, but I just have to figure out what it quite is, cause I'm not sure where even we are. We're in like chapter 2, Flaming Sword, episode 19, Steel Continent. That's what we left off on, and so far all in all, it's pretty it's pretty interesting for this all, cause I'm still enjoying the story for it all, and we're doing pretty good. I guess without further ado, without much to say, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in right into the story here. That's not it. It's absolutely not it. Okay, here we go. We should be pretty good here. I think it's this button, right? Right. And the other thing, I gotta adjust myself to be a little bit shorter so I can actually see what I'm actually doing. And that'll be pretty much it. Let me get some adjustments going here, and we should be able to start right away after this, because I didn't quite exactly set up in Windows here to look for anything or see anything all in general. Okay, this should all be ready now, alright? So, Volume 7, EX Decagrammaton. You know, the whole entire time, I had actually been saying it around this whole entire time until I watched somebody else's stream and see how they pronounced it, and it was a lot harder than I was expecting. So yeah, but okay, let's get into it. Let's enjoy the story for myself and for any senseis who just around to see. Oh, here. Well. There I was, so curious about what our friends were doing, and here you still are. Princess, no, ours, come this way. Is something the matter, Kate? My instinct is telling me that revealing ourselves to those children would be dangerous. Hello. You better be careful. We are now going to do something very scary to you all. I'm not gonna stutter for any of this. I can't stutter. While I still haven't significant doubts as to the necessity of this matches, Solf insisted. I think the volume here should be pretty good, right? Yeah, hopefully. I really hope it, because it's gonna be either too quiet or too loud. But who knows? Who knows? Someone might have to speak up if you want to hear the music or me talking. While I still have significant doubts. Wait, I think I said this right. Yeah. So right now we're declaring a war against all of you. A declaration of war? Let's hear them out. But before that, it appears you finally completed a Netzach. You're wrong. Dear's Netzach was already completed a long time ago. No, they've never completed it. They were getting all the supplies right, and supposedly they were chasing down the supply route that was actually going on. Yeah, we're just hiding Netzach a bit so it could become the Steel Continent. Oh my, oh. Ah, Naturally, it's beyond your comprehension to perceive what an incomparably prodigious feat this was. It's simply the way of life for people of your feeble caliber. But what a shame, what a shame. I almost feel pity for you. Steel continent? Oh, not even Sukazuki Ryo figured out. Well, again, that only makes sense. Great job, and as expected, look at you, achieving the unimaginable like it's just another day. That's what it is to be us. Thank you, Soph. I'll continue to work hard. The Steel Continent, yes! It's the evolved form of a Netzach, and a continent made of metal able to endlessly expand by using its forbidden power to convert any and all matter it touches. A metal continent that can expand. Allow me to put it in such a way that even you, a simpleton, can understand. To describe the Steel Continent in your limited vocabulary, it is that of the nameless god's power. And one of the biggest characteristics of that power is that it can fundamentally change the composition of matter. Oh, that's broken wood piece on my bedding. And here's a pop quiz. What happens if a structure made with that power comes into contact with other surrounding matter? Impossible. It can modify the very composition of things it comes into contact with? Good job. That is correct. Anything that touches Steel Continent becomes one with the Steel Continent. It's an invincible continent with a oh my goodness, that word's so hard to say. A ferocious appetite that can expand as it pleases. Yes, and if you set foot onto the Steel Continent unprepared, you will instantly fuse with Steel Continent forever. And Soph Oher, do you require my assistance in any way? Elder sister? No, it's okay. You don't have to worry about these things. We'll take care of all of it. Aren't you curious to learn just how far the Steel Continent can spread? Here is what you would call a plot twist. We too are curious. Hold on, people. I've got a message here I gotta send to one of my buddies. Okay, that did not control highlight what I needed. Let's see, but because we don't know NetZach's limits, still continent's limits. Exactly. We're looking forward to see how big it can get. Our NetZach, the still continent, will eat everything on its path and grow and grow and grow. Hold on. Oh, my brain. Sorry, folks. I'm not able to focus right now because there's a dude that's over messaging me. If you could just slow down. Please, he's got to stop messaging me so I can actually keep reading. Right. Okay. Dude, he's gotta stop texting. He's at school. Alright. Where was I? Where was I? Okay, so it won't be long until Kiboto shares the same fate. Where's my bun? Isn't it great? Isn't it incredible? Aren't you shocked that you're at a loss for words? There's one thing I want to ask. What is it? Since we're declaring war and all, as a special service, we'll answer your question. What we got? What is your goal in turning Kivotos into Steel Continent? Are you trying to resurrect a Decragrammaton? Can I even pronounce that? Are you trying to resurrect Decagrammaton? You, you adult. How dare you speak the master's... Yeah, what the heck is that? Are you trying to resurrect? Okay, I think I want to ask. Okay. How do you dare you speak the master's name? Do not dirty the god of the 10 divine letters. You are not worthy. Incredible. Truly incredible. You prove yourself. My goodness. Please stop messaging me. Okay. You prove yourself to be so time and time again. Shale Sensei, just you wait. You'll see. When time comes, no one will speak so carelessly of Master's will. Yes, we'll change your I don't believe it to I don't want to believe it. We'll show you no mercy regardless how you may beg for in 3 days' time. Kibotos will be no more. The steel continent will consume all. In 3 days? Had anyone else said the things had anyone else said the things they just did, I would have dismissed it as delusion. But coming from the engineers of Decragrammat, Oh, this is gonna be hard to rewire how I say it now. Coming from the engineers of Deca Decagrammaton. Decagram. My goodness, this is so hard. But coming from the engineers of Decagrammaton. Yeah, Deca. Oh my. Of Deca. Decagrammaton. We can hardly take it lightly. I'm gonna have to say this solenoid to read it. What do we do if we invade the steel continent unprepared? Yes, they said we would become part of the steel continent, never to return. The likelihood of that is almost nil. The steel continent can likely only transform inorganic matter. Key! That's right. Why did you and Aris go into hiding when they appeared? It felt like something bothersome would happen if we encountered those three now. Anyways, I listened to the entire exchange, and my response, it's a ridiculous joke. Is that true, Key? Yes, Princess Aris, it's simply a degraded utilization of the nameless god's power. Oh wow, you're so reliable. This is what it feels like when the design gets adjusted for enemies turned allies. No, in those cases, it's more typical for them to become weaker. Ah, so you know about those kinds of game tropes too, Kiki. That makes me happy. Act? Ah, anyway, as Sensei mentioned, one of the trademark powers of Nameless Gods is material reconstruction. Yes, Protocol Atrasis was a similar vein. Yes, correct. Anyways, the Nameless God's power is capable of fundamentally changing the relationship between waves and matter itself. I interpreted that as collection and transformation of data. There's no fundamental difference. In the end, matter is energy, and energy holds value. The Steel Continent and Netzach, the proclaimed seventh prophet, there's nothing too special to know about them. Even compared to Protocol Atrocis, it's rudimentary. However, what is it? I suppose that material reconstruction at such a large scale cannot be summarily dismissed either. And the fact that we have no means of retaliation against the Steel Continent, titch. What is our plan of action? Even assuming Key's theory in the Steel Continent can only affect organic matter is correct, we still run into a plethora of issues. Correct. To begin with, I would summarize that my Amos, and therefore Key, would be unable to approach it. It would render my Abi Ishun useless as well. By chance, does that all mean we wouldn't be able to use any equipment or wear any clothes? Eek, does that mean we're all gonna have to go there naked? Huh? When you put it that way, is that an issue? I fail to see the problem. Emmy, no. You're the only person that feels that way. This is too much for me. This is an excellent opportunity to flaunt my perfect maid's body. What do you think, Sensei? Me? However, I do not wish to flaunt to anyone besides Sensei, so I would like to change my stance. This is absolutely a problem. Toki? Taking a step back, there's a more fundamental problem underlying all this, no? Exposing the body of this delicate beauty to extreme environments is, of course, a monumental problem. However, I believe the multi-dimensional barrier protecting Steel Continent is a much more pressing issue as of now. It's impossible for us to even enter that area. An important point of discussion. Thank you, Himari. what can we do? In a video game, we would be able to find a barrier route to bypass the obstacle. Barrier? Bypass obstacle? Oh. Wouldn't there be a backdoor or something like that then? Backdoor, you say? I mean, backdoor, you say? I suppose, but that's more of something a hacker would look for in code. Yes, but if there was a physical backdoor, how do you reach that conclusion? The thing is, they said they were gathering a massive amount of resources, right? So maybe right. The resources gathered in Tundra region were being shipped to Netzak's I really want to say Nutsack. Sorry. Okay. Alright. Netzak's area. Alright. That's right. They even built railroads and facilities, transform process resources, didn't they? Yes, and left behind guards to protect said railroads. If Netzak is capable of converting all inorganic matter to its steel continent, then there would be no need to refine and process resources like that. Exactly. They wouldn't have even needed to gather resources to begin with if it worked as they said. It only needed to consume its surroundings to grow. Meaning, they gathered, refined, processed resources to, this may not be the correct expression, but to evolve Netzak. We can reasonably speculate that everything they did was to evolve Netzak to the steel continent. And finally, assuming that the processed resources were for Netzak's evolution, then there must be a backdoor route somewhere that isn't expected by material reconstruction. Whoa, you're amazing, Yuzu. That was quite literally Uzi Queen mode. Essentially, since it was necessary to import resources to evolve Netzak, it follows that we investigate their means of import. So to put it in game terms, you're saying we should find a shortcut, right? That's right, Momoi. Wait, Momoi. Oh my goodness, I forgot how to pronounce his name. Momoi, right? Yeah, Momoi. Perhaps I should call you Wise Momoi now. Huh? I don't really get it, but you're complimenting me, yeah? That's right. This is me when I get serious. I'll correct myself. I'll list you as seemed wise, but ended up being a show-off. Momoi. Didn't that get super long and super negative? Am I part of some weird title system? Oh yeah, she sure is. She sure is. It seems we've mostly sorted out our next course of action. We'll return to the Tundra region and focus on uncovering the backdoor route they use to import resources. Miss Rio, I have a question. What about contacting Millennium or other places to request support? I've considered it, but there's no time. Based on their declaration of war, we only have about 3 days before the steel continent consumes all of Kivotos. Calculating the time it would take to make calls, select individuals, go through administrative processes, all while keeping it confidential as well as physically transport them here. Ah, right. It took us almost 3 days just to get here, right? Yes, realistically, no matter what we do, there is no time. And then, what we got? You require a special unit that is flexible and reliable. Wait, that's not it. You require a special unit that is flexible and readily available, regardless of condition or process. I guess that's basically my life until this point. Rio, what shall we do? Yes, to use an expression befitting you. We're going to protect the world this time. Oh, okay. We're going to protect the world this time. Together with you, Rio? How does one typically react in this kind of situation? Internal thoughts, eh? Let's see. Yes, I'd be grateful if you thought of it that way. I can't say the thing that everyone does. Is it bum ba da bum bum ba bum? I don't know. How's it go? It's hold on, I lost myself here. Bum. Is it bum ba bum? Alright, yeah. think I got. Rio is now officially Aris's companion. The party limit has been expanded. What a relief. It appears that was an acceptable response. President, what do you think? I'll give her a 70 out of 100. That was very impressive for her. Shall we head out then? Is home unpacked? Make sure you don't forget anything. Sensei, this isn't a leisurely picnic. My, let them be, after all. Being too nervous can negatively affect the odds of success. As long as we don't lose sight of our goals, it's not a bad idea to alleviate some of the pressure. Miss Rio, I agree with President Himar. Once things become serious, there will be enough. Okay, once things become serious, there will be enough to be serious. I said it wrong. There will be enough to be nervous about. There we go. Is that so? Is that how my goodness, these words are so jumbled up. Alright. Is that how these things go? Alright. Yes, I'm positive that the best feeling one can achieve is saving the world with the same attitude as taking a morning walk. Okay, got myself some water. I'm good now. Alright, that's right. Most parties that save the world start with basic quests like pulling weeds or cleaning a room. Maybe you can apply that attitude to cleaning the room every once in a while. Huh? I actually took out the trash this time. Did you wash the dishes? Vacuum? Bleh. It's okay, Momoe. I did vacuuming. Ours, it's not okay. She's getting worse specifically because you keep spoiling and enabling her. Hold on, my friend's texted me again. Oh, that's not it. Is it at silent? Yeah, silent. There we go. Absolutely not. In fact, it's everyone else here, besides you, who is in the wrong. Me too? You, I'll excuse. Thank you, Kiki. Is it my imagination, or is calling me Kiki becoming the norm? It's because you're Kiki after all. You can shut it, Sensei. Oh, that's a little loud. We can use my transport ship. It's not very big, but it's not small either. Oh, it's that ship, the one we kept on getting dropped out of. I think it's plenty big, Miss Rio. However, on a logical level, it better be able to bring a large variety of supplies. Understood, everyone. Let's move out. I'll handle transport for your wheelchair, Miss President. My, should I have Sensei carry me on their back then? You can Princess carry this delicate, frail frame of mine. I wouldn't protest at all. What do you think, Sensei? Don't you wish to jump at this opportunity to try such a thing with me? What they asking? Toki, please carry Himari. Understood, Miss Rio. Alright, we're good. Did I ask you for your help? It's okay, President Himari. People help each other during hard times, after all. From my experience, Toki, every time you say something right, it's always to hide your true intentions. Well, there goes Himari. Wow, sensei. Now, let's get going. Sure, sensei. Now then, game development. Who? What's that? Oh yeah, now then, game development department, roll out. Yes. Alright, they're all gone now. Next episode, foreshadowing. Alright, this product sneeze. Yeah, I'm back in the tundra. We'll see where we're going now. Alright. As you can see, everyone, we are now in the tundra region. I remember that you told us about a giant transformed robot you encountered here. Right, I remember that too. This will work for the plot. Yes, Momoe, monster, transformation, robot. That's all we need to make a godly game. There's no way we'll fail. Allow me to ask you this, Momoe. What kind of story are you trying to write with those elements? That's something to start thinking about. For now, let's start with world destruction. Nope, the line. But why? Taken. Miss Rio, as you said, I've detected traces of railroads. Should we land and scout the area, or would you prefer aerial surveillance, Sensei? We'll miss... What's that saying? We'll miss details from all the way up here. Let's make our way down, carefully. Understood, Sensei. Don't worry. If anything happens, I will protect you. Okay, you're so trustworthy, Toki. Do you plan on expressing that sentiment only verbally? Toki, since you're plotting at the moment, Toki, since you're piloting at the moment, it can't be helped. I will follow Rio's orders for now. I will decrease our altitude. Please buckle your seatbelts and beware of turbulence. Okay, we're gonna get someone setting. Not bad, not bad. It's so desolate. That's natural. This area has never been inhabited. Yes, and someone chose these forgotten lands to hurriedly construct railroads. And once they had fulfilled their resource quota, they then quickly abandoned the facility. The tracks appear to have been destroyed in various places. It seems intentional to act to prevent them from being used again. Yet, remains of the tracks are still here. But how should we approach the tracking? Walking all the way would be a bit... She's right. Let's use a vehicle for now. I can bring the transport ship via autopilot. Let's do that. If anything goes wrong, we'll have the safety of the ship. Okay. And then they lived happily ever after. Yeah, big sister reading a story. Alright, and then what happened after that? Did I spill on myself a little bit? We have reached the conclusion of the story, and how could that be? I mean, that's just how fairy tales are, right? Even though N nearly cried in the middle, the ending is almost always predictable. But, oh, did you not also come to tears off? That's not true. I was just, However, it is true that endings are a predetermined nature. If that's how it must be, then the happy ending is the ideal. That's right. Alright. Okay, yeah. Also, I like that it was in Elder Sister's voice. What's the next story, Elder Sister? Next. It would appear you enjoy fairy tales and soft her. Yes, I do. I like it even more when you're reading them, Elder Sister. And it, what does that say? And it has the added utility of collecting data on a human's reality, right? I see no particular intrigue in said utility. They are foolish stories from foolish humans. However, I do quite enjoy hearing them in the elder sister's voice. Which one shall I read next? This story speaks of not all, it speaks of a working class crane using its wits to wage revolution against against the sly capitalist fox. Or, I got a cough. Alright. Or perhaps this tale of winds and sun conspiring to purloin a poor traveler's cloak. However, the traveler prevails through their many trials. I would like... Oh. The alarm? Let us see. Oh. But what? That bad adult and Sukasuki Ryo's group returned to the tundra? This is... Well. This is that. This appears to be their response to Solf's declaration of war. The reason for returning to the tundra? Aha! They intend to follow the remains of our transportation routes. They approach the answer quickly, do they not? There is a chance, however, minuscule, that things will make a troublesome turn. How do you defend yourself here, Solf? This is precisely why I discourage you from copying human pranks, like this declaration of war of yours. Were we not? After all, how else would I find an opportunity to belittle you? Hey, but if they continue following that route, then in the end, no. That is precisely why I'm not concerned then. Huh? Ah, yes, that's right. The path they follow is one riddled with obstacles. It looks like they're recruited more people, though. It'd be worth to evaluate the situation. Yes, I'll do it. So let's start with this person. Let's see. She is called Saiba. Saiba? Yeah, Saiba Momoi. Her attribute is that of a disarranged storyteller. No other notable characteristics. Harmless beyond measure. My goodness. She's gone. Alright, this one is Sai? No, it's not Sai, it's Sai. Oh. Saiba. Oh, Saiba. Oh, that's how you pronounce it. Saiba Midori, the younger twin of Saiba Momoi. Her attribute is that of an amateur illustrator. No other notable characteristics. She is harmless too. And finally, oh, Hanaoka? Yeah, Hanaoka Yuzu. Let's type that down. That's a new last name I haven't heard of before. Her attribute is, oh, a programmer? For the most part, she also seems harmless. And soft Oher. I witnessed it. Oh, I said it wrong. I witnessed it for only the briefest of moments. But did two signals not briefly flicker into sight? Elder sister? Please don't strain yourself over such a thing. Exactly. This kind of stuff is entirely our responsibility. You should save your powers for much more important situations. However, I desire to be of your assistance to you, my younger sisters, and soft Oher. Is it not the natural instinct of an older sister to wish so? Oh my. Quite charmed. So brilliant, so noble. However, elder sister, 'tis more common than not to see such outlier signals. Insignificant noise is all that it is. Yes, these random noises are typically caused by mesons. Theoretically speaking, there is a possibility of error in all electronic circuits. It's called a single event upset. So if you don't mind, please place your trust in us. We are your proud younger sisters, after all. Acknowledged. Understand. I shall continue relying on you. However, if you do require my assistance, please do not hesitate to request it of me. Will you pledge that? Yes. Okay. Well, what should we do? That is, what to do? Leave them be. I knew you were going to say that. Uh, and I'm correct, no? Why engage them and needlessly lose our forces? Is it not ideal to whittle away their time, allow them to wander aimlessly? Alright. Our biggest goal right now is stabilizing the Waken and Netsack, after all. That's true. All we need to do is bolster its expansion rate, so I guess the more time they waste, the better it is for us. And what would happen even if that teacher and their motley crew reached grid points? Tifarith stands between them and the Steel Continent, an insurmountable obstacle for them. Tifarith is the huge seed collector, right? Yeah, it is true. Oh, seed collector. Okay, this might actually be some indications or some issues. Alright, and there's even more to overcome, even if they do somehow make it past Tiffy. That's also true. In the possible event that they defeat the Gatekeeper, the Steel Continent is our home ground. They'll never be able to defend it. They'll never be able to defeat it. Well, sorry, and I'm sorry. I wasn't implying that was possible. It was just you know, we have to consider all possible outcomes when creating plans, right? There's also things like quantum tunneling. You're right. I'm sorry. There. As you said, even if the most improbable worst case scenario comes past, we'll put an end to it all, here at the Steel Continent. Our primary directive is to ensure that Elder Sister will never need to... let me reset. Our primary directive is to ensure that Elder Sister will never need to step foot outside. My goodness, that's like old-time English. That's a little hard for me to wrap my head around. Ah, yes. Yeah, that's right. Yes, right. That must never. Oh? That said, Oher, would you like to pull a prank with me? Me? How rare for you to request me for a prank. I'll hear you out. This is a pretty good one, in my opinion, so... Nope. Okay. Like that. What do you think? Whoa. Oh? Understood. Wow, Saul. How is it you know my inclination for such things? How could I not know? Anyways, you're in agreement, right? Of course, in the first place, if that teacher's crew cannot even overcome this, then their capabilities are woefully limited. I don't think it's fair to say can't even overcome in that situation. 'Tis not my concern. Right. Shall I begin preparations immediately? Naturally, it'll take some time, so have patience. Yeah, good luck. Oh, we've been going for a long time. I wonder how far this path goes. It feels like we're following a transcontinental railroad. It's already nighttime. Should we still continue? Under normal circumstances, considering the risk, I would condone taking a break for the night. However, the Steel Continent continues to grow even as we speak. We can't slow down now. I'm sorry, everyone. A forced march. I'm fine with that, Miss Firo. However, it seems the railroad track ends here. Eek? Really? What should we do? Does that mean we're lost? What do we do? I have more bad news. You're joking, right? I truly wish I was. However, we lost our GPS signal a little bit ago. What's going on? I was definitely receiving my coordinates from my personal satellite. You have a personal satellite? How? That's irrelevant. What's important right now is that there's a strong possibility we get lost. Get down. Hold on to whatever you can. Nice, they're in. It worked. We successfully implemented N's silent drones to focus on the projection of the Forbidden Power's energy. Excellent. The entire area is now surrounded by a closed energy field. The electronic devices will be rendered useless as if hit by a massive EPM attack. Thank you, N. You're always of such assistance to us. You're welcome. Our flywheels always do their best. At least this name is somewhat understandable this time. How's it going over there? It's no use, President. None of the circuits are responding. I set up safety measures against EPM, so how could this have happened? My Abi Ishin has also been rendered powerless. If we're ambushed now... Sensei, Ki... Let's calm down first. Panicking won't get us anywhere. But what should we do now? Sigh, honestly, enough of this. Ki? Okay. It's fine, Prince Horace, it's fine. You can believe me, I know what this is, as well as how to counter it. Really, Ki? Ours? Princess, look at me. Look into my eyes. Yes, excellent. Just keep that up. Now then, let us teach those brats a lesson. We'll make them realize just who they picked a fight with. Next episode, Final Duty. Did she like code program ours or something? Huh? Well, what is happening? Why is everyone still... Eek, this feels like the beginning of a horror game. Wait, the sky. There's light coming from the sky? I'm scared. Somebody, please help me. All is well. Calm down, princess. There's nothing to be scared of. Ki? Ki, you're okay. What's happening right now? Moments ago, a significant amount of energy was projected into this area. It's no big secret. Someone has projected Nameless God's power here to create an energy field surrounding the injured area. Hold on. I misspelled everything wrong. It's no big secret. Someone has projected the Nameless God's power here to create an energy field surrounding the area. That is why all electronic devices have stopped functioning. Modern technology quickly crumbles in the face of it. The cluster of lights that looks like an aurora in the sky is also the distortion structure of the Nameless God's power. Only we can see it. It'd be a disaster for anyone else, but it is an advantage for you and me. With a place this full of energy, we can do anything. For example, we can temporarily restore the link between two of us and share information beyond their comprehension. That's why it appears to you that everyone else has stopped moving. I understand. So that is what happened. Princess, just to check, did you actually understand any of that? I actually did not understand a single thing you said. So, allow me to explain using words you would be more familiar with. Let's put it this way. This place is currently filled with magic, something like mana. And for us who are able to use mana, it is a huge opportunity. I fully understand now. This place is full of mana, which is why there's a magical occurrence taking place. Sigh. Yes, something like that, princess. However, I do find the way you address me a bit disappointing, Ki. I would like for us to stand on even ground. I wish for us to stand side by side, to hold hands as we walk forward together. Yes, that is exactly why, Princess. This is likely the last time I'll ever get to call you that. A princess. Oh, wait, what? What do you mean by that? Okay. For a moment, let's talk about the concept of fate. Fate? People generally believe it is bestowed upon you at birth. They believe it to be impossible to outrun, a challenge one must overcome in life, or something one must learn to accept, similar to the hero of fate in your video games. Perhaps it is a part of the fabric of reality as well. For humans, it is in their genes. Bestowed upon them at birth, impossible to overcome, something to either challenge or accept throughout their lifetime. This place is, yes, the fortress city of Eridu. Real secret city she created to prepare against the coming doom. In a sense, this is a place where our fate was altered, all the way down to its genes. I wonder what our fate was once meant to be. You were a princess and I was your servant. I suppose it was our given fate, but Yes, I know you're correct. People believe you should overthrow fate, leave in a corner, out of sight. What really matters in life is our decisions. When I was waking up, you? Hold on. Wait, what is this? Everyone, hold on. No, there's no way impossible. This can't be happening. Let Aris talk. The first thing I remember was, that was absolutely the case. However, you get to choose. Uh-oh. Who you want to be. No, I can't handle the past. Key? Key, what's wrong? Is something bad happening? No, not exactly. When I regained consciousness, I believe you, my princess, were the first thought to cross my mind. I remember my princess's name before mine. I reconstructed myself based on that, and so was you. It was my princess that always supported me at my very core. But, but what was truly at my core was Sensei's words. Ah, so that's what's happening. That is only natural. Sensei is always Sensei after all. That doesn't make sense. Of all people, why that person? This is not fair. No. I'm so happy. I'm glad that Sensei is someone irreplaceable and special to you too, Ki. No, I can't admit it, and I won't. This life is simply filled with unfairness. However, please do not get too angry. Sensei is... No, I will get angry. I will get mad. I know that you will come this side by side with your friends, Princess, and all with a smile. And that is a wonderful thing, truly. It is befitting of a hero on a journey with her party. But I'm different. I will get mad. I will rebel against all these absurdities, these irrationalities, these things that make us suffer. I will struggle, resist, and rebel until the very end. That's right. Even if I have to crawl on the ground, drink water from the sewers, I won't give in, because life itself is a rebellion. To begin with, someone needs to be whiny to find the balance, and above all, look at how I look. Anyone would be mad. I think it's fine no matter how you look. You're still keen, but I don't like it. Wah. Puff, half. But I'm very happy you have a body and could travel with us. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to be by each other's side in this way, right? Anyways, Sometimes I wonder what if everything went the way it was supposed to. What would you have looked like, and what would I have looked like? All the countless possibilities I have yet to experience. I sometimes become curious about them. Of course, there are more possibilities than the number of stars in the sky we can see right now. Oh my goodness, what's this? But somewhere among those possibilities, this potential ending existed. So, the world under the princess's control. I do not like this. I am scared. More than anything, I do not want to change everything to things that never happened. Yes, I know. You would never do that, princess. Because right now, you, by your own definition, are a hero. Do you know what a hero is, Key? Yes. Honestly, not quite. People say a hero is a class that is capable of anything. However, that is not true. It cannot be true. When it comes to strength, warriors are stronger. When it comes to magic, a hero cannot win against a sorcerer. A hero cannot be faster than a rogue. A hero cannot a hero cannot heal the way a priest can. This is a given, but a hero cannot trade as well as a merchant. A hero is a class that cannot do anything on its own. Hold on a quick bit. I'll still speed chatting, but my nose is really itchy. Then why do you choose to be a hero? Because a hero is someone who marches constantly forward with their party members. It is because a hero is someone who holds everyone's hands. That way, a hero can go to all places that would be impossible to reach with just their own strength. A hero is someone who is slightly ahead, just 1/2 step in front. Who is... What? Oh, she's still continuing on. Who is scared but finds courage to pave the path forward. That is why, Key, I wish for you to be somewhere I can reach you too. Aww. Alright, it should be good. I wish that you and I could gaze upon the same sky and go forward together, from the same place to the same destination. This is my request to you, Key. Thank you, princess. This is why I must do this. This will be my final job as your servant. Ah. What? At times, I wonder just what a servant is. Sometimes, someone who serves you, someone who guides you, someone who teaches you, you who is trying to learn to walk, to explore, or to explode forth into this world. Therefore, the servant is someone who will take your hand as you forge your path forward, which is why I will never hesitate to scold you when you take the wrong path from time to time. Eek, that last one is a bit scary. Although this is no longer your identity, your bestowed fate was the princess of the nameless gods. We can disregard fate as we please, but we can also use it. Just like how you were the princess, and just like how I was your servant. This situation is proof of that. This situation? Look at the sky, princess. Countless rays of light. At a glance, you could even say it looks beautiful. And the truth is, each and every one of those rays is one of your possibilities. Right now, they're all part of your strength. Oh. I've been keeping our existence hidden from those brats. They think they've made Nameless God's power their own, but they're utterly wrong. Do not be afraid, princess. Retake what was once yours. Open up your heart and proclaim it proudly. For you are the master of all, the righteous successor to everything. How you choose to use it is entirely up to you. Whether you use it to open up a path as a hero or cleanse this world filled with agony. There is no god anywhere who can judge or stop you. I am your servant who serves only you, and there is no other master I will ever serve. Everything is your choice, your right, your legacy that should be returned to you. As it was originally my fate to show you the path, I will now complete my last duty as your servant, here and now. Key. You're already well aware the concept of time actually does not exist. It is the same with matter itself, but it is not an absurd wave, and what actually exists is nearly infinite space beyond a very small particle. Depending on the observer's coordinates, the past, the present, and future could be an event happening all at the same time. We will go beyond the stars to find a possibility and reach out to the next possibility as if nothing happened. So please close your eyes for a moment. Okay. My precious Princess Aris. What's wrong, Aris? Key, you too. You two were so still. I see. Can I ask you something, Momoe? How long were Key and I like that? Maybe 2 seconds? I see, understand, Key. Yes, that's how it was, Aris. Aris, Kiki, are you okay? Yes. Key and I are fine. Is everything okay? As you can see, all my electronic devices have stopped functioning entirely. The transport ship is likely far behind enough that it's unaffected, but I can't access it remotely at this time. I see. Rio, Himari, do not worry. From now on, I will light up the path forward. Huh? Hold on. Excuse me there for a quick bit. Aris, do you know something about the current situation? I'm sorry, Rio. I do not completely understand it, but I do know that you can believe in me and Key, please. Of course, we'll always believe in you, Aris. Thank you, Sensei. Having your words gives me courage. Key? Yes, Aris? Could you help me? Of course. I'll put it simply. This place has been flooded with the nameless god's power, with its very essence. Oh. And that's how it was able to stop us in our tracks with no warning, no measurements, no detection. I understand now. It's good to know that, but can we do anything about it? Absolutely. It's rather simple. I mean, since the enemies have created an energy field here, we'll simply absorb it and return to them. That is possible? Yes, it is. At least now it is. Because Aris and I are here. So from here on out, yes, from here on out, it is Key and my turn. Look at its sky, Aris. I've designated target. Can you feel it? Yes, Key, I can. So this is what this place is like. I like to show senses what I'm seeing if possible. I will control the output. You won't have any problems collecting and gathering energy. Aris, all you have to do is prove who the real master of this power is. Yes, here I go. Ooh, man, that's a little loud. Blinding light? Okay. Aris' sword of light split the night sky into two. The sky was filled with a flash so bright we could barely keep our eyes open, and then alright. She destroyed a whole line of drones. Hold on, let me screenshot this. What a sight to behold. Alright, wait, what's that light in the sky? Is that an aurora? Where did that even come from? That's so pretty. It wouldn't be an impossible phenomenon, but this is quite unexpected in a way. Wait, perhaps it's actually the opposite. Miss Rio, present. Just now, the devices. Yes, the devices have begun working again, but how? You did it, Aris. Yes, of course, Rio. After all, I am a hero. The class that opens up the path for their with their party. What amazing aurora, but why did it come from here? I know the answer to that, Sensei. Really? Why? It's because that light is a possibility for all of us. What's happening? What's the status? Emergency. The status is emergency. Our energy field has been completely annihilated. On top of that, the silent drones, the flywheels. Why? Don't cry, Ann. Well, what did I call it? Right. We'll avenge you. On the other hand, there appears to be rather interesting, rather troubling data from the logs. An improbably strong burst of powerful energy is what eradicated silent drones. However, just before the destruction, the forbidden power imbued into the energy field simply disappeared, as if guzzled away by someone. Come again? Wouldn't that mean that one of them is capable of controlling the forbidden power? Who in the world? I would say that Tsukasuki Ryo and Akeboshi Himari are the only ones with potential. Maybe Asuma Toki? If I'm being generous. The rest of them are just little gnats. The energy's intensity superseded all normal expectations. It briefly split the ion sphere on sight. Such was the scale of its power. An aurora has formed in response. That much we can confirm. An aurora? I wonder how pretty it is. Yeah, right. It'd be pretty, I guess. Anyways, can we say one thing for certain? They're in possession of unknown variables. Something that can freely utilize forbidden power and release an output so strong as to disrupt the electromagnetic field on top of that. But what could it be? Our understanding until this point has led us to believe they were incapable of such feats. However, what has happened, there's no other path here but acceptance. However, let us keep it a secret from Elder Sister for now. I agree. Yes, understood. But if if Sensei keeps going, will Tiffy be okay? For now, let's up our retaliation. We've been taking this too lightly. I'm in agreement. As Soph said, we must consider all possibilities as we proceed. I'll try to contact Tiffy, but generally, regarding Tiffy, Oher was, yes, you're right. I'm in charge of managing Tiffereth. That said, I accept Soph's professional, harsher retaliation. Let us show them what we, the engineering... My words, alright. Let us show them what we, the engineers, are capable of. You're so cool, Oher. Still, why? The anxious signals just won't stop. This is an absolute impossibility, but there is always a potential for the worst case scenario. If things do crumble, I'll turn to Elder Sister. Next episode, grid points. Ooh, alrighty. That's actually a good little run for that. How much did we burn through? 3 chapters? Okay, 3 chapters, an hour run. And it's exactly as expected. So, that actually works pretty well for that all in all. Now, I'm thinking that'd be a good little pause for me from here on. Because, aside from all that, Sensei's, I think that was a good little read. I don't know, I can keep going, but my attention span seems to be throwing me off for another game to play. So let's see, my cafe, nothing's there. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I'm supposed to be pulling for Aris. Let's do that. Let's collect my dailies first to get some more pyroxenies. And let's hop on right over afterwards, because this can be pretty good. Alright. My favorite character, still favorite character, Asuma Toki. A pretty blonde, needs attention, and bored on the slightest downtime she has. Okay. But okay, I'm gonna try to pull after I get some stuff from shop here. Let's see. Let's grab some of these real quick, because I'm gonna need all of these more likely, so... where's the technical challenge? Aha, here it is. Grab some of these. Alright, let's go back home and... I can't skip this. Because all these cutscenes I've saved, I picked out for myself are pretty good just to let it run through. Hold on. Who am I even fighting? I guess I'll just do a quick run on these just real quick. I don't think this team's gonna win. Yeah. I gotta reconfigure my team, either that or just put more gear on them. Because they're a little under leveled for the most of everything. Alright, come on, let's go through this real quick. Gotta go pull. I wanna go pull. Alright, pull time. Let's do this. Oh, well, another cutscene. That's pretty good. Okay, where am I?
선생님은 돌팔스를 활약이었어요. 축하드립니다. 매진 임박. 그거 맛있어요.
Okay. Back to the same thing. Okay. Give me some luck, Tokiasuma. I'm gonna try to pull for Tendo Aris. Cause I got what 1600. Yeah, 16,000 pyroxenies, and I think that'd be enough to pull for this. And after that, I'm gonna try to get either Emi or Nakamasa Ichika. That'd be on the next banner run that's coming by. Let's get this. Oh yeah, it's worth it. Okay. All right. Let's wait a minute. What's this? I have 7. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna have to either. I don't know. I really hope I don't have to spark this. This might be pretty good. All right. All right. Okay, Pina. Okay, seeing Pina's doesn't quite exactly give me the courage I might be getting good pull, because so many Pinas, and watching the was it not Rona? What's dang, what's that lady's name in the Global Archive stream? Didn't I have a thing over here? Nah, I have to look it up later. Oh, it's this? Oh, it's this? Oh, it's her? Ah, shoot, I know exactly where this came from. Oh well. I'll have to put out scrum later because that's not gonna work really well.
게헨나 극양부의 줄이라고 해요. 작다고 얕보지 마. 내가 정의 실현부에
Okay, Hasmi, that one's not bad.
선생님의 지시를 기다리고 있습니다. 정의 실현부에 하네카와 하스미. 선생님의 지시를
No, two
기다리고
Hasmis.
있습니다.
Okay, okay. But I didn't get ours. Oh well. To the next poll. But no worries, no worries. I got more 10 poll tickets here. Oh, another 3-star. Okay, ours. Let's try this. Two.
시련이 두렵다면
I got two.
역경이 시련이 두렵다면 역경이 버겁다면 SIT 특수학원
Okay, that's one of them.
카제크란 뭐예요?
Is that my actual first items getting 30 and 50? Nah, that's my second time getting her. Okay, makes sense.
평안하신지요? 이 말이 더 어울리겠군요. 처음 뵙겠습니다. 게헨나 급양부의 줄이라고 해요. 배가 고프면 제게 꼭 말씀해 주셔야 해요.
What's this?
레빗 1,
Okay,
환불을 완료했습니다.
Miyako.
지금부터 잠입 작전을 시작합니다.
Okay, this alright. I got some I've got extra characters, but not quite exactly what I'm looking for.
책에 담긴 이야기처럼 우리의 이야기가 시작됩니다. 짜잔!
Okay, Mitsuki.
이제 재밌게 놀자, 선생님. 최고의 봉사를 약속하며 주인님께 인사 올립니다.
Okay. Now you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna have to spark because after this, everything is not going to be a 3-star no more.
최고의 봉사를
Alright.
약속하며 평안하신지요? 작다고 얕보지 마. 자경단 임무의 연장인가요? 트리니티의 안전을 위해서라면 얼마든지 협력하겠습니다.
Yeah, pretty.
짜잔! 드디어 등장. 이제 꿈인 줄 알았어.
Oh, my fingers.
지금 이 순간이 시련이 두렵다면 역경이 버겁다면 제가 함께 게헨나 급양부의 줄이라고 해요. 배가 고프면 제게 꼭 말씀해 주셔야 해요.
Hold on. I lost my little train of thought here.
설명과 해설이 필요하다면 제게 맡기세요.
Did I really lose what I was trying to look at? Okay. Alright. Next.
그래서 지금부터 뭘 하면 된다고?
I got more free tickets, folks. I got more free tickets. Good luck over there. I'm gonna definitely be pulling. Oh, another one. That's a lot. That's a lot earlier than I expected. What we got? What we got? Okay.
미식 연구회의 아카리예요.
Not bad.
지금부터 같이 맛있는 걸 먹으러 갈까? 책에 담긴 이야기처럼 우리의 이야기가 시작됩니다. 소녀를 아름답게 하는 것은 화장이 아니라.
Oh shoot! I can't pull. I mean, I shouldn't be pulling the mouse so far back to me.
다치신 분은 어디에 계신가요? 제가 바로 찾아갈게요. 밀레니엄 사이언스 스쿨 소속 오토세 코타마. 선생님의 목소리가 들려 이곳에 왔습니다.
Oh. I got her?
이번에는
Okay, you know, I was expecting. I did try. Okay, so first things first.
안내도
They were nice when the event came out, but I actually didn't think I'd actually get this now and then. But hopefully, it'd be good. I have to figure out what exactly I'd use her for.
줄이라고 해요. 배가 고프면 게헨나 급양부에 줄이. 다치신
Two
분은 어디에
juries.
계신가요?
I don't think I'll need you too much though.
오크소라 아야네입니다.
Damn,
지금부터
my arm.
선생님을
Not bad.
지원하겠습니다.
Okay. Well, let's keep going. I've got more in my pockets. But I'm absolutely pulling everybody else other than ours, so that's not quite exactly a good sign. It's good I'm collecting more characters, but it's bad because I do not have enough EXP for it all. Absolutely no more
자경단 임무의
EXP.
연장인가요? 트리니티의 안전을 위해서라면. 다치신 분은 어디에 계신가요? 제가 바로 찾아갈. 발키리 경찰학교의 키르노입니다. 모두 손을 들고 본관의 지시에 따라주세요. 시련이 두렵다면, 역경이 버겁다면. 주인님과 함께 신나는 하루 시작하는 거야.
Alright.
제가 와도 괜찮은 걸까요? 책에 담긴 이야기처럼 평안하신지요?
Another peanut.
제가 와.
Oh, a Shizuko. It's been a while since I had her.
앞으로 잘 부탁드려요, 선생님. 네. 영업용 멘트예요. 영업용.
Okay, okay. Where we at? Alright, let's do Aris. Aris, come here to me. Nothing. Okay.
게헨나 급양부에 줄이라. 게헨나 급양부에 줄이라. 책에 담긴 이야기처럼 우리의 이야기가 시작됩니다. 게헨나 급양부에 줄이라고 해요. 배가 고프면. 주인님과 함께 신나는 하루 시작하는 거야. 정의 실현부에 하네카와 하스미. 선생님의 지시를 기다리고 있습니다. 설명과 해설이 필요하다면 제게 맡기세요.
Okay.
자경단 임무의 연장인가요?
Suzumi.
트리니티의 안전을 위해서라면. 자경단 임무의 연장인가요? 우라와 하나코입니다. 앞으로 여러 가지 잘 부탁드립니다.
Alrighty.
여러 가지로?
I was gonna just say this and it just helped me spark for the next run, but oh yes, is this gonna be it? Because I've been getting everybody else except for the thing I need. Two. Two again! My goodness.
되게
They're all getting down here fast.
오토세 코타마. 선생님은 시련이 두렵다면 역경이 주인님과 함께 신나는 하루 시작하는 거야. 여름의 청춘 활동은
Okay, okay.
역시 바다지. 모두 즐길 준비 됐어? 급양배 후카입니다. 먹고
Let's see,
싶은 음식이
Fuka.
있다면 언제든 말씀해
So far,
주세요.
I pulled like 4 other characters 3 stars on this thing, but no Aris yet. So is this it? Is this it?
밀레니엄의 응원단.
Ah, dang. Okay. Oh well.
차가운 이성과 뜨거운 열정으로 모두를 응원하겠어.
Well, I think it's about time to use my pyroxene. So what? Wait. Is this? Okay. So. What the heck? Okay, so I got Aris, but it's not the Aris I'm trying to go after. This one's good. It's good, but it's it's good, but it's not what I'm going for. Though it's still good, still good. Yeah. Okay. Oh well. I guess that went better. Oh.
정의 실현부에 하네카와 왔으니 선생님의 지시를 기다리고 있습니다.
Well, okay. Can I click on it? Ah, I can't. Okay, yeah. So I did get Aris, just not quite exactly. Still not. It's good and good in the same way, in the same sense. So I guess it wasn't quite exactly a waste of my free pulls. I still got this. I forgot. Okay, well, let's go ahead and use these. Oh, okay, another one. Well, this is gonna be it, right? Aris, come home to me. I need armed Aris. Okay, I don't know how many other versions of Aris there's gonna be because I haven't really studied that hard, but it's quite a thing. It's not gonna work as well. So there's the Haruka. Right, this isn't all looking too bad. Okay, they're good characters I need. Is this it? Is this? Yeah, alright. Yes. I can actually save more of my pyroxenes for Nakamasa, Ichika, and Yuzumoto Emi. So that'd be pretty good. I don't have to actually. Do I want Key? That's the one. No, I'll save Key for later. I'm gonna go for Emi and Ichika. Alright, Kyoko to end it for y'all. Okay, 2 folks from the problem solver. Was it 68? Alright, there we go. We're pretty good now. I'm good, I'm set. No more polling. Well, okay, oh wait, well, no. Go back. I am not pulling again. Okay. That's pretty good for a couple pulls. Oh wait, there's her. Oh, I forgot there's her. Hold on. I don't know. I gotta think. I can't. I'm not sure if I should. I'll have to say. No, I'll save for later. I don't know if I. No, I'll save for later. I'll save for later. Well, I'm at 80. I don't know if I can spark though. No, I already pulled for Aris, right? So that resets my rapidity system for Blue Arc card itself is pretty low, so it's not gonna be that well. Commander Ace? Wait, what? Oh, well, thank you, Commander Ace, for following me again. I don't know if it's gonna work. So wait, weren't you the? Wait a minute. Weren't you the warship player, or was this somebody else? Commander Ace Fox. No, somebody else, somebody else. You're Blue Archive, right? Let's... Oh my goodness. No, nothing else shown. Okay. I guess that's it for now. I'm out just window shopping, folks. How much do I have? 2. I'll keep waiting until I get 10. It's quicker that way. What's student info? Composite? What is that? What's the... Oh, and there's composite. That's something new. I actually have to... When they probably added during this update, but I wasn't following the news about it, so... Is it in formation, possibly? Where do I find the thing again? I just go find a battle for it. Hold on. Where did I go for that? I have to wait for these cutscenes. But yeah, no, as I was going back to normal, saying thank you for the follow, Commander Ace Fox. I'm just was running a couple of the story modes, and I was just running my banner runs for the last part of the stream before I hop onto a different game, just to I guess what's it called? Give myself a little small break. What's how do I find the thing, Bob? Synergies. Yeah, synergies. I just gotta enter thing, and right here. Composite, they really did add it. Okay, so let's see. Corrosive. Okay. Explosive, piercing, resist mystic. So, no mystic, no sonic. Corrosive. Normal for explosive and piercing. So it's just in between. Nothing for special elastics. So corrosive itself. What am I looking at? Hold on. So corrosive attack can go into the elastic. What? No, I'm looking at something else. Explosive and piercing does normal damage to composite, right? Yeah. And then looks like corrosive damage does normal damage to special and elastic, but resistance when attacking. Effective on heavy. Oh no, yeah, just more so. My goodness, this is interesting. This is quite a lot to look at. So composite is resistant to mystic and sonic, right? Right, that makes sense, right? And then corrosive damage does normal damage and special and elastic. Light can resist it just exactly. Light can resist light can resist what? Light can resist piercing. Oh, okay. I thought light armor can resist mystic and sonic, but I think that's for anything higher grade. So yeah, okay. New kind of thingamabob. I wonder how many people is gonna use a key for their PvP setups though. Let me try to skim through Tactical Challenge real quick and see, but I don't think nobody's using. No one's got key, or unless they decide to save her for somebody else, or they're either just leaving their best players in PvP so they can keep their rank up. Yeah, it's that. I wonder if there's actually people in level like 80 and higher that actually uses their weakest characters just to, I guess, show off, showcase, have fun with it. But I don't think they do. They don't really do it, so it's pretty hard that way. Okay. Well, we're finished here, so I'll see you guys around for another stream when I decide to pop it back up again, but I don't know. I'll probably start up again. What's it called? Wednesday morning? Yeah. I'll start up again on the story Wednesday morning, or an hour after gaming a different game. But aside from that, thank you all senseis for all who is here, and thank you Geodes for coming along. We'll see you guys along for another game or for another time, and y'all enjoy.